Alright, collective, we're going to go ahead and get the next message for the next sign, okay? Whatever sign comes out, be mindful that these are timeless messages. They may resonate with your recent past, current, present, and their future. So we're just going to go ahead and jump on into the message. Okay, the song you guys have coming on is called Let Me Know. Okay? So let's see, collective. Now, something can definitely be being gifted to you guys, possibly just that. Something can definitely be significant about your children or your child. Some of you guys could have been just that gifted since you were a child. Some of you are an official person. Somebody knows that, but they'll let me know. Somebody already knows, if that's the case. Somebody already knows somebody's official in the sense of just that. They've been gifted since they were a child. Okay, and then some of you be mindful of something that the officials could be gifting you that can help you in a situation that helps you protect you and your children, okay? Some of you are from some type of battle that somebody intended for you guys to go through, and for some of you it could be custody. Just something you may need to think about. Maybe you find out somebody's doing just that. Somebody's thinking about you. Oh no. So the card that want to come out is just that. Somebody who intended to leave somebody in despair. Okay. I don't know if something deal with an actual married couple or somebody who's actually married. Okay. But you be mindful if you feel they have to go to Cancer. And we got confusion coming out. So there could definitely be, for some of you guys, a lot of confusion around the situation. And make sure nobody's trying to confuse you. Okay. Because you got joy at the bottom of the deck, rejection and wisdom, destiny. Okay. Some of you may be just that. When you move forward, you're going to be just that, gaining some type of wisdom of things that you need to reject at this time. Okay. Or you just be mindful. Your energy could be, at this point, rejecting things. So pay attention to that. The energy you feel around other people. I'm going to go ahead and take destiny out. Okay, you were destined to create something for some of you guys, but you may have somebody that's trying to bring you some form of grief. So that's why I said you really be mindful. It feels like somebody can only benefit in putting you in grief if you choose to just ignore the wisdom that you have and not reject the connection that I'm trying to tell you right now. This is somebody's intention to keep you confused. So be mindful of somebody. I don't know if something did with smoking. Something can definitely be clouding somebody's judgment. Okay, some of y'all, you may need to just, if somebody's offering you just that to smoke, that may be what you need to turn down and reject. Okay, because it's a lot. It's keeping you in this place of confused where you're not seeing the role somebody's playing. Feels like somebody kind of just coming around you to sit up under you and learn what you know, in a sense, so that they can move forward and move, like, create something. Take your creation at this point. And make sure this ain't nobody's plan is to do just that. Get close. Use things that could be your vices as a way to get close, and you don't know the whole time they actually intentionally trying to take something from you to leave you in grief or help somebody else do it. Okay, so you be mindful, because I feel like you guys are a very joyful person. Some of y'all, this is a card that came out in Capricorn reading, so you may want to check out Capricorn reading. This is the message that came out like this. So you be mindful of something, baby. He said it's hard to move on when you always regret one. And some of y'all, somebody just trying to keep you confused in the sense of just that, not being able to reach your destiny. Something can definitely deal with twins. Yin and yang. Something can also deal with twin flames. That was in Cancer reading also. Somebody may need to be mindful. So let's see, collective. And we have coming out a year from now. Okay? All I want is you. Some of y'all, you just need to believe in yourself. I feel like where you at right now in life is going to be different from where you may be at a year from now in life. For some of y'all, that may be what it is, okay? Something can definitely deal with you having a romantic connection. For some of y'all, I feel like when it comes to opportunities that you may deal with, just that people that are coming in and they're an option for love, that's what you guys need to use your strongest level of discernment in. Because it's up to you guys, for some of y'all, to see the truth of connection that's coming in. And he said something about it's hard to let go when you always regret one. So just be mindful of just that. If you believe just that, like, if you know you have love for somebody, then stay true to that. Because you also got asked for help from others. I didn't even notice that card. And be mindful of what you believe to perceive as help. Because it feels like people can be just that. You can be asking people for help, or they can be offering help. But be mindful, every offering hand of help is not to help you. Okay. Somebody may be just acting like they want to help you to help themselves in some shape, form, or fashion. Because I do feel like you guys got somebody that is willing to stay true to you. You just need to stay true to that. Okay. If you believe just that, like, if you know you're not over somebody, then you be mindful, because I feel like something could definitely be significant about that. Like somebody may not be over you, because it feels like this song is saying just that all I want is you. But you may have people coming in and altering your perception and then trying to hit on you and throw themselves at you and just that to keep you get you to be confused about where your heart really at. And I feel like I'm talking to somebody that know their heart already somewhere. But you be mindful of manipulators. I feel like you got somebody that's trying to manipulate you, Geminis. They say they don't even smell like you. They don't make me laugh. They not even cut like you. So you be mindful of something. Somebody knows you are the real deal. Okay, or somebody sees you as official. But you be mindful who I can see that about you, baby. Especially if you've been gifted since you were a child. Some of you guys, you just got this light on you, baby. I'm trying to tell you. You got to be mindful. When you in the light, you attract dark. Okay. So you be mindful of connection that you made just that. Need to turn your connection down too, baby. But something definitely did what you having a destined twin flame at this point. You be mindful of going to Cancer reading. It's a reason for you guys is Cancer and Capricorn. So you be mindful. So I'm not like it could be Cancer. But you be mindful. Something Cancer also going in the same damn direction as these cards in the reverse. So somebody may need to turn down that connection to a Cancer. Or you be mindful something that deal with how far somebody's willing to go because you just that. You rejected them. Because you could have just that with this wisdom card. You could have made a wise choice to reject somebody and move forward to creating something with somebody else. But now you got somebody on the back end wanting to leave you in despair. Somebody definitely at a point ready to hurt some damn body. Because all they want at this point is somebody. So now you need to be mindful of obsessive energies, because I feel like you got somebody who's obsessively wanting to be with you that you turn down, and then you have somebody who they genuinely love you, Gemini, and you all they want, and it's because nobody else is cut like you. They could have did just that. They could have moved on, entertained other people, and it's something that still pulls their perspective or mind right back to you. Okay, somebody could be just that Gemini noticing the truth is just that, ready to make a wise choice and turn their connection down to somebody else and move towards you. Yeah, because it's a soulmate connection, baby. Now that showed up at Cancer reading a whole other way though, so somebody need to be mindful of Unfinished Symphony. Something's not over. And somebody's not over somebody. Okay, but you be mindful of something. So now I think about how I said in the Cancer reading, it's like somebody need to make sure that they're not helping somebody because they feel close to somebody like a soulmate connection. But in the Cancer reading, it was like somebody's helping the karmic soulmate. Coming out of you guys reading with soulmate in the upright now, something in your energy feels like it's more so leaning towards the twin flame connection. But you be mindful if just that going to Cancer reading gives you a different perspective of a karmic that is a soulmate karmic and a connection that is a soulmate, a divine soulmate. It's giving a divine soulmate over just that of karmics. So you be mindful of something, Gemini. Don't let nobody be confusing you. And it looks like you may actually smoke. So somebody may do just that. Come whisper in your ear, talk about some, you want to smoke? Then when you get high, you confused. So now your thoughts slow down and you ain't even thinking right now. Somebody else throwing themselves at you, and the whole time you already got somebody that's loyal to you. You just may not be talking to them, you may not be in communication with them, stuff like that. But be mindful that it feels like at this point, for some of y'all Geminis, which feel like it's going to be y'all title, is that your loyalty is being tested. Because it feel like the minute somebody comes in and start hitting on you, and next you know you possibly just there, well, let me start something new the whole time. No, you need to look at the person that for some of y'all ain't gave up on you yet. And listen to this song coming out on Loyal. I'm telling you, somebody needs to know their worth. Step up in a certain position. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. I ain't taking your shit today, no. Not even tomorrow. I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all, you be mindful of the false offers at this point. When somebody's only trying to offer you something, some of y'all stop whatever you already had going on from growing. And you be mindful if you find out the truth of what happened to somebody that was exterior to you, and what somebody came in and did was to do just that. Stop something from somebody that came in and offered somebody anything. Okay, in the sense of just that, like these feel like love offers. So there's something that you had going on with somebody wouldn't grow, wouldn't get off the ground. Yeah, we got guarded and vulnerability. Waste my time. Because I feel like sometimes Geminis you can be very open and vulnerable, and then sometimes you come off guarded, and I feel like this is something that somebody's manipulating you through. Is the energy that we go through of being indecisive. And you be mindful somebody feel like you unloyal. Okay. Because if that's the case, you need to remember the very connection that made you out to seem like you was unloyal, baby. That seems like that's somebody that's moving out their dark side. Or you be mindful. You need to think about just that, a certain connection. And for some of y'all, remember something very significant about a certain connection from the past, because they definitely in that energy. And she said that call it what you want. And it feels like at the time of somebody's life when they did what was best for them, somebody else perceived what they did as just that unsolid, unloyal. Yeah, so you swear that I'll be lonely, but you don't know me. So I don't know what this is, Gemini. Let's keep going on. Just a whole lot of confusion around something, though. So some of y'all just something to think about 2025 and something you need to really just be mindful of connection that's coming in and trying to keep you in this indecisive energy for some of y'all to come between your connection to a soulmate connection. And some of y'all, you have a very significant soulmate connection to somebody and then you have a twin flame. Something is destined. But I feel like these are very significant connections in your life, Geminis, because you're also 3. I say that people be so quick to make something polygamy, and baby, everything ain't meant to be polygamy, because here I feel like somebody meant to work with one person, build with one person, and then actually be with the other. And somebody would need to know which one is which, because at this point somebody definitely could have somebody else that's coming in between something, and they trying to come in between something with the intention to leave somebody in rejection and feeling lost and take it to hurt somebody. This is the last 2 signs, all about somebody who's trying to hurt somebody. If some of y'all Gemini, could be somebody you coming out very cold to, okay? And I feel like it's a part of your growth too. It's like you choosing to not speak to somebody. If somebody is leaving them in a certain energy that got them wanting to project that back onto you. So now if somebody hurt because you're not talking to them, as you did just there, something about your perception of somebody changed. So now it's like you know what to say, you know when to talk, you know who not to be talking to, you know to say so much, you know what not to even be talking about with a certain connection, like you know. Okay, but now I feel like you got somebody in a position where now they want to kind of hurt you, make you feel some type of pain. They feel like you're the reason why they felt something. So now you really need to be mindful. You make sure this ain't what somebody trying to do to somebody else. So it's almost like you chose a certain connection at some point, and make sure you ain't in no confusion where you ain't seeing what somebody's about to do here. It's not just like somebody you walked away from. It's trying to hurt the person that they know you chose over them. Okay, that's how far somebody's willing to go. That is, let me gift you that, baby. I can't make it up with you, baby. I ain't here to fake it. Let me gift you that. Key piece of information somebody needs to know is about the action somebody else is willing to take on somebody that somebody has shown by their action that they love. And it was when somebody took an action away from a certain connection and went towards another connection. Somehow what you're not aware of is somebody actually knows that person. Somehow somebody's aware of a certain connection that you wanted to be with. You had a lot of you made a certain action, you made a certain change. If some of y'all has a certain change that you made for somebody that somebody else set up and observed or heard about, whatever, and that you got somebody straight ready to hurt somebody else over you. And somehow you got somebody ready to hurt you just to hurt somebody else. So you be mindful of something, baby. Getting a little deeper, baby. Trying to dig. So just be mindful of something, Geminis. Be mindful of something. Yeah, things are not what they seem, so dig deeper for insight. And then you got unexpected news is on the way. So you be mindful of something. And I feel like something don't need that. Because it feels like with unexpected news is on the way, is that it's in the reverse. Because you're meant to avoid a situation that for some of y'all could damn near end up hitting the news at this point. And look at that. And it feels like it's tragedy though. But something is not. Like something's meant for you to find out unexpectedly in this message something before it shows up in reality. This is about how far somebody's willing to go, and we got somebody that's watching you from a distance, so that's what I'm saying. Somebody was watching you in some type of situation, and they watched you around a certain person. Maybe y'all didn't even know. But now I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini that be high. You don't even know somebody when you moving and grooving and something that was going on, somebody was watching you. Even if it's how much somebody was coming towards you. It could be somebody else that watched somebody else's action. So this is like, I'm going to say this example, Gemini's is like, because you know it's those hard situations. It ain't those easy situations that show a person out how much somebody rocking with you. It's some hard situations. Okay, it's like the summertime. Let's say for instance, let's say that summertime Geminis, you know, it's nothing to get somebody that say they love you to help you push your car off the road in the summertime. It ain't hot. Okay, cool. But this somebody that watch somebody push your shit off the road in the winter, in the snow. You see what I'm saying? It's about how somebody seen somebody, whatever somebody seen, the action somebody took, and the circumstances they took them in. It's how somebody knows somebody fucked with you. So you be mindful of something. So you can do that. Close the door on somebody. Some of y'all, they was just in a position to watch you. And I don't know if something to do with information that has traveled. You need to be mindful. Just that you may need to be mindful who you're talking to, because it feel like something you telling one person that you may confide in is somehow getting back to this energy that's over here watching you. And some of y'all, you don't know, somebody actually got somebody watching you. Yeah, because they waiting on the moment they can strike And they doing that just that, like somebody skip over you and hurt somebody else just so you can't be happy with somebody. It's ridiculous. But you may not see the progress now, but trust that it's happening regardless. So I feel like this is a cycle for some of you guys. Yeah, we got time to let go of what no longer serves you. So some of you letting go of a cycle that feels like you constantly deal with people trying to sabotage your connections to new people, or people who are spitefully trying to hurt you. Okay. And it could be because you walked away. It's like you took the light away from people. I'm trying to tell you, when you take the light away, it get real dark. So you be mindful how many energies you got moving out of dark energy just because of that. You were their light. And for some of y'all, it's just that. They had to learn the hard way. They could have learned the lesson while they was in your life and appreciated you. And it looked like a lot of people had to learn when you walked away. So you be mindful at this point. Who you even allowing back around you, Gemini? Because it really feels like somebody has some type of unfinished business with you, baby. And you be mindful connections trying to sabotage things you got going on. Yeah, because we got a loyal heart. Somebody is loyal. You have somebody that's loyal to you, Geminis. And you be mindful connections. Because the connections that do that, they come and act like they want to entertain you. And then the whole time you don't know that they just trying to hurt the person that they know is loyal to you. People do that. They'll come between your connection and somebody else just to hurt the connection you was attached to. This is where a woman to come in and entertain you as a man, Gemini, and you don't know the whole time the woman just wanted to entertain you. They never wanted you. They just wanted the person that you was with to feel some type of way. People don't pay attention to that. A lot of men don't pay attention to that. But you be mindful, somebody could definitely be blowing up. Somebody's definitely breaking some type of cycle here. She said, don't you know we got the right to choose? So maybe that's what you're dealing with. Somebody's who's trying to take your choice away in the situation. It's giving this energy. If they can't have you, baby, nobody can. And that's not cool. It's like she said, you got the right to choose. And somebody just feel like you don't deserve the right to choose for yourself. Because it should be them. I mean, something feel tabooish. Yeah, I told you, message coming out. The most important message for you guys is just that. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's having somebody watch you. So you need to really be mindful who you messaging at this time. For some of y'all, something's still getting back to somebody else who wants to be in a certain position for some of y'all. And you just make sure it ain't yours. Because at this point, I don't care if you're a parent. Somebody wants to be in a certain position. I'm telling you, somebody trying to steal certain something from you. Even if it's your self-worth, and even if it's somebody else's self-worth. It's like I said, somebody sit up here and watch how tight you is with somebody else, and then they'll only entertain you, if not the person that you were entertaining, just to hurt you. And if not, vice versa. They'll entertain you just to hurt the person that you was entertaining. Like, somebody really needs to be mindful that somebody had already seen something about them. It could have been somebody that you didn't even trip off of. There could be with confusion coming in there. Somebody that was coming out very cold and detached, but you ain't really probably know that because that ain't what they were showing you on the surface. But you don't know, at some point you were somebody's light, and it looks like they done got into a sunken place. And they trying to take you down with them, baby. And I'm hearing just that by any means necessary. So you really need to think about that, okay? Because with this bad health, you think about something here. Okay, I'm going to take this top card, but you just be mindful of something, okay? I don't know if this is a nursing facility for some of y'all, healthcare field. But it's something you really need to think about. I'm going to take it. Spirit said take it. But you just be mindful with this main female. It's like somebody needs to stay loyal. Somebody's loyalty is being tested. Okay. It says she's so different, the type of woman you show off to your niggas. Sometimes it be your niggas I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes a man to send another woman towards you, baby, just so that you can't feel like the man that you are. Because you don't see the value of the woman that you're standing next to. Hey, people be weird, I'm trying to tell you. And they also be on that type of time too, though. But now you feel like you're really dealing with somebody that wants your position. And somebody will definitely sacrifice somebody. And they may be just that willing to make a neglect allegation out of jealousy. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what's going on with somebody's uncle. Okay, and I don't know what's going on with somebody's son. But somebody definitely guilty of trying to sabotage the divine feminine energy. That's some happiness. Somebody's definitely guilty of trying to take the role on of a divine feminine energy, though. Somebody's guilty currently of trying to take a divine feminine energy out their position so that they can have it for themselves. Possibly with them and their son. Who knows at this point? Them, their son, and their uncle. It feel like somebody's family is helping them try to take one particular person's position. And it's for them to have the success in their family. Like, this is crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's child is significant at this point. Yeah, we got Scorpio and Aquarius coming out. Same energies that showed up in Capricorn. Both of them in reverse, though. So you be mindful of somebody that's doing something deceptive to try to stop you from reaching a certain level of life for the Aquarian age. And somehow you may need to turn your connection to an Aquarius or a Scorpio down. Or a Scorpio that's connected to an Aquarius, or Aquarius that's connected to a Scorpio. But you be mindful of that. It ain't got to be these actual signs. So I can definitely deal with somebody who's being very deceptive, getting information out of you. And it's because you're giving information to somebody you don't know is getting back to somebody else. Okay, that's the problem for one. Somebody's being very deceptive about the information they're giving somebody. And it's because somebody don't know it's getting back to somebody else. So now, she said something, spray something on you like voodoo. So you gotta be mindful of somebody that's, I'm telling you, it's some dark shit. And it looks like they're using manipulation. It's like somebody will come in and act like they for you being successful, and the whole time they over here, every move you make, they finna tell somebody else. So now it's giving a little bit of leak location, so you really need to be mindful of something. But anywho, somebody can definitely be trying to deceive you guys from just that, becoming a star. And somebody just going a deceptive way to try to take your place. That's it. We got cheater. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to cheat their way to the top, Geminis. And we got divine feminine energy showed up in the upright. It's something definitely a divine feminine energy needs to think about. It's something definitely deal with somebody's son. At this point, somebody definitely could be trying to take from one parent and bless another child. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, this is where people will be choosing between their kids at some point. Yeah, it's okay, somebody finna burn a bridge, I'm trying to tell you. And then sometimes you be mindful, somebody's soul, they life calling, they're destined to actually birth a child. So I told you I had that reoccurring dream since I was a child of having a little boy. So you be mindful if it's that deep, okay, for somebody. But no, some of y'all be mindful if this feel like, this is giving an example of Gemini. Say you got kids with somebody and then they got kids with somebody else. Somebody feel like they star child should be one of their sons. Whole time it's possibly you. Like somebody wants to take from you and give it to their son. Like somebody wants their son to take a certain position that you were meant to have. Something's weird here. Okay, or somebody needs to be mindful of their own son. And then some of y'all know somebody needs to think about something, how far somebody's willing to go to try to stop them from fulfilling a life purpose that deal with them possibly birthing a certain soul into this world. Is the fact that somebody will definitely cheat their way to the top in the sense of definitely trying to attack somebody's spouse. Yeah, so you be mindful to follow your intuition, because somebody definitely trying to keep you confused and get you to ignore it. They trying to cheat their way to the top. Even if this is somebody that's trying to cheat their way into your life and they know that at some point they saw somebody else's footwork move behind you and they know somebody had more genuine love. It's somebody who's trying to invade in on something, Gemini, that it's not for them to invade in. It's not their place. You have a divine counterpart for some of y'all. You have a divine mission. And somebody's using some form of deception to try to come in between that. And there's somebody that for some of y'all was sitting in the position to watch something. Told you. Maybe going to cancel. Maybe want to follow your intuition on over to the cancel, because somebody completely doing something out of envy. I don't know what somebody dealing with when it comes to recordings, but somebody may be even just there meant to be a movie star. So you be mindful of what somebody may actually know about you, and I'm telling you, somebody could have just said, you got to think about when you deal with movies, you can watch them on repeat. So you be mindful how somebody was sitting in a position to actually watch somebody travel to you or come towards you or whatever you was doing for somebody. And you be mindful of the ex-lover. Because it currently feel like you got somebody around you that envy you so much, or you got somebody that envies you so much that they using somebody else to reach out to you and communicate with you and act like somebody's invading in something that's not meant to be invaded. Somebody's trying to come between somebody's connection to a divine connection. And they trying to cause somebody confusion. And then some of you be mindful of something that may deal with your own son. I'm telling you, Geminis, you need to be mindful, if not your son, somebody else's son. It's almost like somebody wants something that's rightfully yours, Gemini, to be theirs. They can't though. I'm gonna tell you this much though, Gemini. What feels like the confusion is somebody is trying to do something spitefully to possibly take on something that you. And now you need to be mindful because now I feel like you communicated this. Like how I'm telling y'all about that reoccurring dream. You know what I mean? People in my life I've came across and told them about that because it's a particular set of events that happened in the hospital for me that makes me never forget that dream. And it was just that I was asked while giving birth if it was gonna be my life or his, and I chose the child life. So now you need to really be mindful because it feels like somebody's going to the extent to try to take on something that you were actually destined to have, but they can't though. I'm going to tell you how they can't. Okay. And that may help you guys do just that. Stand your ground in the situation and know your worth and know how powerful you are in the situation because I'm trying to tell you, whatever somebody's trying to take, they can't take. You know why? Because they deceived themselves and trying to think they knew who you were supposed to be somewhere doing something with, and they still don't know. Why? Because for some of y'all, you don't even know. You finna walk down a certain sequence of events that's finna happen a certain way, baby. Okay. And all you may need to do is move forward and not tell somebody. And for some of you just need to keep something to yourself. Some of y'all, you need to. We Geminis are known for talking too damn much, especially when we're comfortable around people. But everything ain't meant to be shared. But some of y'all, you only in the situation you're in now because something dealt with what you may have told somebody at the point of your life where you had to actually grow and go through certain life lessons to teach you just that. You can't share everything with everybody. You notice that picture back there in the background? Okay, I'm trying to tell you something very significant about your mouth. Okay. And the value with the diamonds at the bottom of her lip like that, the value of the words that come out your mouth, somebody know you legit. They know whatever you're saying is the truth. Somebody knows you the truth. I told you at the beginning of y'all message something dealt with an official person. If it was y'all reading, it's okay because it might have been cancer. If it wasn't y'all, it was cancer. But I said that somebody knows somebody legit. Somebody knows somebody they've been gifted since they were a child. So now you need to be mindful of siblings and family members. Mm-hmm. Because this is somebody who had to be in a position to either know somebody that knew you since you were younger, or this is somebody that grew up the hell around you. Or somebody had to be in a position to watch over you at some point. And it could be just that with this self-worth up here. Somebody you may have at some point in your life looked up to. But you need to know how significant they are about cheating their way to the damn top. It's like somebody definitely really to take you out because they knew since you was a child, baby, and they definitely think they finna run up and do some shit. Somebody wants somebody else's position, baby. Mm-hmm. And then the sad part for some of y'all, I'm telling you, it's not meant for somebody to have. Something that's so sacred and secure as Geminis, that's why Aquarius and Scorpio in the reverse. And somebody can try to deceive you all they want to for the position and whatever role you meant to play in the society for the Aquarian age is all in the reverse because they can't. Because I feel like something that's significant about what you don't even know. And some of y'all, they over there trying to do some shit with a soulmate. They don't even know that ain't even your true twin flames. Like somebody trying to do something, I'm trying to tell you, they just gonna end up with a child at this point. If somebody at this point with this thought right here, they thought they knew more than you, Geminis, about your life, and it feels like your life is working out in a way where you still learning you. So how somebody gonna know more than you and you still learning you? This is what gets me about people. It really gets me about people. I had to repeat it again. I'm gonna repeat it again. This really gets me about people. Is that they'll be so busy trying to take something from you that they don't even know you still learning it about yourself. So now you be mindful that somebody may definitely try to attack you. And somebody just trying to be very deceptive. What you're seeing about somebody is not who they truly is. I'm telling you, somebody's very cold and detached. It's like somebody's truth. Okay. I'll tell you with that in the reverse. Like I said, whatever somebody's showing you versus what the truth is. And you be mindful how significant the actual Scorpio is at this point. Mm-hmm, baby. Look, baby. And then you make sure you don't cross the lines with somebody, Gemini, because it's also feel like you have a significant soulmate connection, but you also have a twin flame. So don't you cross roads that you ain't supposed to be crossing, because that may actually end up making you out to look like a cheater. Like now it may actually end up sabotaging your connection to somebody else, because something's all about loyalty. Something is a test of your loyalty. It's somebody coming in for some of you guys, Gemini. It's a very significant soulmate connection you have for somebody. But I feel like it's a connection that you meant to, like, this is soulmate. There's something significant about the connection itself, yes. They're meant to definitely be in your life. For some of y'all, this is a loyal connection. Their connection and your twin finna be loyal. And some of y'all, it's about you. It's like your loyalty toward two different people is significant here. But I just want to make you guys aware that there's something very significant about you needing to know not to cross the lines with one connection because it could sabotage your connection to the other. There's something significantly supposed to be soulmate. This may be somebody that plays a role in helping you guys get to a certain position in life. Yeah. So it could just be a position that you meant to reach so you can actually be seen to, you know what I'm saying, connect to your true soulmate, like your true twin flame. But I still feel like you're meant to carry both connections along the way. Like something deals with, I told you, it's heavy on a little bit of polygamy, but something is not meant to be polygamous. Somebody's simply just a soulmate connection that is going to be very supportive to you guys along the way. Okay. But you definitely don't want to cross no lines, okay? I'm trying to tell you. Somebody over here also ain't got no damn peace. Some of y'all trying to disrupt yours. They don't want you to have a peaceful outcome in the situation, Gemini. Why? Because they want the doppelganger to be on top, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Somebody is not a real person. For some of y'all, somebody just wants what you have, or they want to look like you or do what you're doing, and they can't. But you be mindful of somebody that needs you out of your position so they can put this person in theirs. And it's not. It's yours. I told you, somebody really dealing with somebody trying to cheat their way to the top. Somebody definitely trying to be like a divine feminine energy. It's okay, because they finna do just that. Stand up as a doppelganger, because somebody's not even doing something. They're not even finna do something with the actual person that somebody's actually meant to be with. They just finna have a child at this point. So now you just be mindful. But then you be mindful of just that somebody's son. If somebody using their son to help them do something deceptive, but you be mindful of something. Because I also feel like somebody's life calling is to have a son, so you be mindful of something. Somebody's really trying to alter your pathway, baby, but be mindful. You are loved, okay? Just don't let nobody come in and act like they got fake love for you and they the doppelganger, okay? Cool. Something's definitely about to be made right. It was over in Cancer reading. Sagittarius ass in the reverse. And you be mindful of somebody that when they took a certain position, they had to turn on you. Because for some of y'all, they was a look-alike. Somebody had two different people confused. They are nothing alike. They are nothing alike. Somebody here is faithful and somebody here is a cheater. That's all they do. They cheat. They cheat their way to the top. They possibly just that cheating connections. I don't know what this is. You make sure ain't nobody making you out to look like something you're not. That's why I said you need to really not cross the lines with somebody else, because it just feel like the first thing they gonna do is ever try to tell somebody that you did some shit that you ain't did. And some of y'all, you need to be mindful who you even communicating with. If somebody ain't got no peace, they need you to say something or do something that they can hear and run back and tell somebody else just to sabotage your connection to somebody else. I'm telling you, something is weird here. But you know, now you know, so you can go into something and actually have a better way of protecting yourself, at least with some type of idea of what you need to protect yourself from. And it feels like for some of y'all, what you're finna move forward and protect is your position. Baby. Here we got a legal deal and ambulance. So somebody could definitely be trying to rush a situation and deal with the court system, okay? Or they could be using the judge connection and try to definitely rush the situation, but I feel like that's why ambulance is in the reverse. Gemini. And some of y'all, you be mindful. Co-parent to Gemini, you be mindful of something here. They deal with what a co-parenting situation may be saying about you at this point. Okay. You may actually be dealing with another Gemini. Okay. But you be mindful of something. And somebody at this point, their child could be a Gemini. And it's whatever they co-parenting is up there putting out about them, it ain't the truth. Some of y'all, you can open your mouth and tell the truth about some shit that I'm trying to tell you. And for some of y'all, it's whatever your co-parent, whoever you share a child with, is this whatever they going around telling people about you. Is why people, some of y'all finna come and see something about you. They gotta come see for themselves. Okay, well, so they finna see just that. Somebody is the real deal. Somebody's a master. Only problem is they look like they was dealing with at some point in their life a master manipulator who could no longer manipulate them because they did just that. They mastered the manipulator. Or they're trying to use legal judges and stuff, judge connections to try to rush a situation. For some of y'all possibly dealing with something that deal with a legal situation. And you be mindful of somebody that made a legal deal at the expense of you. Okay, yeah, because you may not know how hard somebody willing to go here to sabotage you, baby. Get you another. Yeah, she said, I told you, you better stay prayed up. She said she never thought the universe would be looking for revenge. Yeah, so you cannot just keep doing them girls like that. And thinking that nobody's finna bite back. Ooh-wee. Some of y'all, that's what's going on here. Somebody didn't think you was gonna bite back in a situation where they known for just that. They do this to several different women. And some of y'all, they did this to several different women. Okay, but you be mindful of something. Okay, some of y'all are moving forward to just that long-term commitment with your true divine counterpart. Problem is, for some of y'all, somebody don't know what this connection is, and you need to, I'm trying to tell you. At this point, I will move forward and I'm trying to tell you. But now I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's in a position to see you. And they've been able to see you for the last couple of months, and they're trying to find a way to blow shit up on you. Or make something blow up on you. Okay. Do my So yeah, be mindful of something that could actually deal with bombs, though. Explosions and fires. Because it's definitely looks like a situation that somebody's trying to. And then some of y'all know something positively, financially is about to happen for you guys. Possibly help yourself in a home situation. If that's the case, because if that's the case, y'all dealing with eviction. And if some of y'all, somebody got a legal, they got a judge that's trying to move something faster, get you put out faster. Like trying to speed up a process to put some of y'all put you in a very messed up situation. And then some of y'all, I'm going to go back to what is in Cancer reading, because some of y'all, you really need to think about the fact that you got somebody that's reaching out trying to offer you something to make it seem like it was an occupation, somewhere to work. It's going to actually end up being bad health, because it's going to put you in an environment around people that you don't need to be around. It's only trying to bring you some type of grief, and you're going to find that out over there in Cancer. Cool. Every opportunity ain't meant for you to act on. Because you may be dealing with somebody that's doing just that. They, oh, come on, Gemini, let's go do this and do this. You should come here and do this. And all the time they're just trying to put you in a certain environment to watch your every move. Because somebody is hell set bent on finding out who the fuck your person is. It's something you done shared with them that you probably should have kept to your damn self. Because now I feel like somebody finna just go there. They finna just that. I'm trying to tell you, somebody is hell set bent on trying to figure out who your person is. Because they look like they definitely do that. They need to be around you to watch you though. So you be mindful of somebody that needs you to be around them to watch something. Stuff like that. When all else fails, Gemini, okay, they still finna try to find a way to sabotage your true overall purpose, and it's because you shared with somebody at some point in your life something that I'm trying to tell you could have been just there. I told you, I have a habit of sharing my dreams. It's okay. You know now. Okay, and then for some of y'all, just be mindful because trust how you feel around certain connections. You're going to be just there. You're going to know what to say and what not to say, because it's giving this energy or just this. But somebody's definitely trying to leave you in this. So how you handle that is when you around somebody you feel need to go out yourself. You get anxiety or something about your body or your energy shifts. That's somebody you probably need to speak less to. Okay, and then you'll be around somebody that you can tell when you can be vulnerable with. And that's somebody you could converse with. There's somebody particular you need to watch yourself around, baby. It's like they just trying to run back and figure out everything about you so they can go and do something. They really want to do something that you meant to be doing. Somebody badly wants to be doing something that you meant to be doing, but they can't. Because like I said, how somebody gonna do something, Gemini, that you don't even know you supposed to be doing? If they think it's about a baby, then it's fine. Because at the end of the day, something to deal with somebody that needs you to be around them, for them to see who you interact with, for them to even find out the person that you possibly meant to even connect with at some point. But you be mindful now. I feel like something is very significant about two different connections. One is a soulmate, one is a twin flame. Somebody's completely confused, and that's why they trying to do just that. Whisper sweet nothings in your ear. Gemini, come do this, come do that. They trying to keep you in this place of confusion where you just that. You end up going around somebody and interacting with somebody that don't. They know that's your twin flame. Somebody who currently right now thinks somebody your twin flame, Gemini, and they completely confused. I'm trying to tell you, completely confused.